Hello, everyone. How are you? Welcome to Dip in Time. I'm Rhonda, and I'm really looking forward to our time together today. So, welcome to anybody who is new, and welcome back to those who are returning. Please hit the like button, consider subscribing, hit the notifications button and all so you know what's going on when I go live. It's been a busy week, and I made myself notes. So, what is everyone working on today? It's hard to believe that it's the end of August. Like, where did that month go? It just kind of blinked and it was gone. So, we're going to look at some things that have occurred in August and kind of give some thoughts of, wow, those things did occur. And what did we discover? So I know for myself, we have been struggling with the water restrictions since June, and we're still on that. Hello, Crafting with Mary. How are you? Have only a few minutes. Dinner will be ready shortly. Ooh, yum. I hope it's something yummy. My husband just started getting chili ready for us, so that is good. Hello, Nuts. How are you? So on your way in, please, by all means, pull up a chair, grab something comfy. Maybe it's just to stop and pause, take a breath, and hit the like button on the way in. Oh, listening and cleaning. Yeah, I get that. So yeah, November. I'm missing months already. So December. Why am I trying to go ahead? I want to go back. Ooh, Mary says pizza. Yes. But I have stuff to make chili soon. 90 degrees makes me not want chili. Yes. And I can understand that. Today's actually been a little bit of a cooler day, which is nice. Wednesday, it just poured, which is good. If we're on water restrictions, we need the water. So weather is starting to cool off. It's starting to smell and feel like autumn, which is nice, but it's like I wasn't ready for it yet. No. My son is getting ready with getting his classes all sorted out to start his second year next week after the Labor Day long weekend. So he'll start on a Tuesday and then go forward with that. Let's see what else is going on. Oh, it was crazy rough night. We'll talk about that in my live Tuesday. Believe me, it was a crazy story of what happened. Ooh, I'm definitely going to have to go watch that. So I've been trying to find a way to feel comfortable and kind of chat without oversharing. And it's been really hard. I find it easier when I'm actually in person with people because I get to see them. I can read the body languages and I know the people. One of the things I've been challenging with is self-doubt, imposter syndrome, expectations. I get all these great ideas of what I want to do and share. And then I'm like, I get overwhelmed because it's like, how do I do this? So I'm going to try and do this in smaller chunks and kind of lower that expectations, because I'm like, I want to get this done and it needs to look like this. But then I get overwhelmed and anxiety starts hitting, and then it's like, oh my gosh, I don't even have this. I don't have this. I have to do this. I have to do that. And it's like, this is being counterproductive. And then when I start thinking about the stuff, it's like, yeah, oh, that would be so much fun. And then it's like, imposter. But you're not an expert in that. Who's going to want to watch it? Who wants going to be with it? So I'm going to try and take a step back and just kind of allow it to occur without trying to rush it. So that's what I've learned with my thoughts of August and discoveries. What else did I learn in August? I learned that I can get a couple of paintings done, which is really good. Lots of stuff's going on, so I get distractions. The boys come in. I'll be working on something, and they'll be like, "Hey, blah 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 blah." I'm like, "Oh, hang on a second. You want to talk to me?" Okay, let me get my breath. So, Dipper is doing really well. The other day I came in and I could hear a sound, but I didn't know where it was coming from. And then all of a sudden she's up on top of my desk, like, "Hi, Mom, I'm here." "Hello, Sparkle Sanctuary. How are you?" Hello, Rebecca. So she's been discovering ways to climb up my desk, climb inside the desk, and go to sleep. So I don't have an issue with that, none the least, but please don't go to the bathroom in my desk. Would not be a good thing. With August now wrapping up, I have gotten a number of things accomplished. I have one full painting. I am 2/3 done on another painting, and I'm a third on my other painting. So I'm happy with the progress. I'm a little concerned because I'm going to be opening up some other canvases to be working on. In September, I actually get to go and babysit my grand fur baby, Ollie. I will show you what he looks like. He's my grand fur baby. So the kids will be going over to Seattle, and I get to spend time with him. I'm so looking forward to it. I went and got a couple of toys for him, some snacks. Because grandparents have to spoil their grand fur babies. So that's what I do. So that's going to be in Jan. My months are all screwed up. That's going to be next month in September. I think this is a kind of a nice way to segue into September, because September has importance. There are importance for different aspects of it. We have events coming up. We have drills and chills. We have Howl at the Moon 2024. Small shop. Oh man. Okay, hang on. I know what this is. I'm going to bring this up. so I can say it completely correctly. Small Shop Fall Festivals 2024, where we're going to be just looking at all the different small shops out there and standing strong beside them and helping them with who they are and help them get orders coming in, getting their information out, and just kind of sharing it. There is also In the Memory of 9/11. So that one is coming up. These are all September ones. For the one for the memory of 9/11, it is a no frills diamond painting event to remember and keep in the forefront of the 9/11 events. So commemorate the lives lost, both civilian and first responders, as well as the survivors, and courage of the volunteers and surrounding aftermath of the day's events. So all this information is down in the description. Please go take a look at them and just take a moment because these are important. What else is happening in September? Well, I'm finishing up my Great Escapes event. So that one is coming. The other part for me, September, is also ADHD awareness, and it is CPTSD awareness. So, hello, Rochelle. How are you? Driving and listening. Do what you need to stay safe. So these are, ADHD, autism, CPTSD, these are all mental health diagnosis. CPTSD is complex PTSD, which is different than PTSD. PTSD is usually the results of one event or circumstances. Complex PTSD is a number of those circumstances a person experiences in their lives. And it usually starts in childhood. So I am working with volunteering with an organization called CPTSD Foundation, and they are having a CPTSD Awareness Month, regaining your sensuality and sexuality through healings. So there will be posts, there will be videos, there are discussions. If by chance you are interested in it, there are links in the description below. It is for anyone. It is not just by invite only. It is a safe, supporting, non-judgmental community, just so people have a space to talk among peers. Okay? So that's very important for me, especially as I'm trying to do things and I'm getting that anxiety and the imposter syndrome and going, okay, what is that noise? What's happening? Where am I? Am I safe? I am a trauma survivor, and I've been diagnosed with complex PTSD. And some days I can mask it so you do not see it, and other days, not so much. But the part that I think is important is trying to figure out who you are, what works, and not having what happened to you make who you are. You are more than just that. So I'm really happy to announce that Rebecca Sparkle Sanctuary and I have gotten together, and we are going to be doing mental health musings once a month just to have a conversation. The two of us will be on screen. It's a lot easier having a conversation with someone than just trying to talk about it. So we've done our first video, and we are going to be uploading it this weekend, September 1st. And we're just going to keep going. If you guys have any questions, you want topics, by all means, let us know. We are definitely not trained professionals. We are not there to fix or give advice. This is what you should do. Don't do that. That's not it. It's just a safe space where we can ask questions and talk about our own experiences. So there could be things in terms of how do you get out the front door on those days? You know, what's the difference about empowerment? How is that different? Where do you feel it? What works, what doesn't work? And many, many more things. So that's coming your way. And definitely let us know if that is something you find interesting, helpful, if there's a topic you want to talk about. So September is going to be a full month. You know, we have remembering the 9/11. We have CPTSD awareness. We have autism, ADHD. We have other events, drills and chills. Ooh, I'm losing my sticky note. And all the other things that come up that sometimes it can feel very alone. And I know I do. I feel alone when I'm starting to get those self-doubts and imposter and, oh my gosh, I want this to look professional but fun, and I don't know how to do it. And now I'm getting into my like little spiral, and it's like, right? Rebecca says, I'm so excited to share our first collaboration. I already have mine up and ready to be available at the designated time. Yay. Yes, I will do mine as well. And what I'm going to try and do, because when I try and get things done, A, I have a hard time remembering it. B, I get great ideas, and then I just want to go do those. So what I'm going to try and do is I went and got a day timer, a planner, and I like what this one says. It goes, she led a life of endless possibilities. And I'm going to open this up, and I'm going to start planning, okay, my lives are on this day. Because the other part is you don't want to overwhelm yourself. I don't know about you guys, but I either go all or nothing, and then I get really hard on myself for going that way. And there's some things I would really like. There's things I've been wanting to do on the channel, and there's hesitation, right? Because I haven't done it before. I don't know how it's going to be taken, how it's going to be received. So I'm really grateful, Rebecca, while you may have been a little hesitant, and I was like, if you want to do it, I'll do it with you. no worries. If you don't, that's fine, no worries. When you contacted me and I was like, yes. And then I went, oh, right? Because it was like, okay, we're going to do this, right? And it was accountability. And I was really grateful for that accountability because it's something I really want to do. I keep coming back to it and I get scared. And then I do my doubting and I'm like, oh my God, I can't do this. But we did our first live. We did our recording and it's posted for it to go live. So that's a whoop, whoop. And I went and got my planner. And I started giving some ideas about this. And when I start feeling overwhelmed, I'm taking a step back. It's interesting. And, when that happens, you begin to think, why am I feeling this way? And it was like, I haven't done this before. Of course, there will be some hesitations. Of course, right? And it's interesting because this past weekend, or last weekend, I did a video for the CPTSD awareness that's going to be within the month. And I'm like, yeah, I can do this, no problems. And then I got doing it, and I'm like, oh, this feels very weird. Should I stop? Do I continue? Can I do this? Yes, I can. And I found myself like talking to myself doing this. And what I realized was the part of the challenge is I hadn't done a video like this before. We have a weekly creative group. I'm there every Sunday. And when I first started off, it felt very weird. And then I've been doing it and doing it and doing it. And there's a structure to it. And it feels very comfortable now. And now I'm just reminding myself that I haven't done this before. So, of course, it is going to feel strange. It may be uncomfortable at certain points, and that's okay. Right? Rebecca, you have no reason to doubt yourself. You are a kind, caring person with great ideas. Oh, thank you. And I'm just going to let that hit me because I have a hard time taking compliments. And I'm sure I'm not the only one. So I'm really looking forward to having these. What else is coming up? Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. I got a diamond painting yesterday. It's over there. My son helped me pick this diamond painting out. It's from a brand new company, Mystical Dreams Diamonds, with Leah Mitchell. So I was like, oh my goodness, I want to support you. You're the one that got me into the art and soul canvases. You're off doing yours now. I want to show you my appreciation because you hadn't led me wrong. So I'm going to be doing an unboxing of this canvas. And I'm trying to figure out when I'm going to work on this canvas because the Small Shop Fall Festival is coming up, and that would be perfect for it because it's a small shop. I can't do it for the autism ADHD because it has Halloween and pumpkins in it, because while the canvas needs to have orange in it, they would like to separate it from Halloween themes, which I totally understand. So I need to figure out. Now, this is where I get into challenge, because I want to support each and every one of these because they're very important to me. But I don't want to overwhelm myself. So I'm just going to have to take some time and kind of figure out which canvas I might be able to use for a couple of different events. That's all there is to it. What events are you guys looking at? Or you're finishing up some events? Oz and Og. Talking about Oz and Og, guess what I found? I picked it up today. Now, I got this off of Facebook Marketplace here in my city. And I saw this one and I was like, oh, this is perfect for next year's Og in August. It doesn't have monkeys, it doesn't have witches, it doesn't have a scarecrow, it doesn't have a lion, it doesn't have any of that. But what it does have is the same I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. And I'm like, yes, have to get it. So I got that one set. You know, it was just one of those where it was like, ooh, yep, that's mine. That's mine. And, you know, I like doing things like when someone is selling something, because the lady who was selling these, she was selling them for a friend. Her friend's dog needed some medical assistance, and she now needs to pay her medical bills off. And I'm like, absolutely. So I got a number of things from them. Storage boxes, refillable pen with the waxes. I got some stand-up paintings. And then I got this one. I have never seen this before. It is a watercolor resist panel. So you paint it, but the butterfly doesn't get painted. I'm like, I can do that. I can paint and have the butterfly magically appear and feel very good about not knowing very much about watercoloring. It's brand new and I've never seen this before. So you can actually see, if I can show it to you, there's a film on here. That's the butterfly. So I'm like, that is really cool. I want to try it. Couple other things I am trying to do some like whip-in chats, but kind of speed them up so you can see. So it's kind of like paint along with me, but you're helping me paint the diamond painting that I'm working on. And Only Being Chris she does some really cool things with painting and coloring, where she'll start it and then it speeds up and it's got all these different things. I'm like, oh, I want to try that. Right? Muttnuts does it as well. I'm like, I can do that. So this week I've actually been playing with my lights and my cameras. My challenge is to try and do when it's quiet. I don't know about anybody else, but like I get all set up, I get motivated. I'm like, yes, I'm gonna do this. And my son will come down the stairs. I'm like, oh. Or my husband comes in the door. I'm like, or our neighbor starts to do some construction. Or an emergency vehicle goes by and I'm like, oh man, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? So I'm definitely gonna be trying to do just some like stop motion, speed up videos. So that will be fun. Cross my fingers that I don't lose my the other thing. Okay. Guess what? I'm going to collab an event. November, December. I'm excited, but I'm also very nervous. So, DP Addiction Adventures, Jennifer Roberts, or J-Rob, wants to do a collab November, December, and was looking for a host. I'm like, me. And then I went, oh crap. Oh crap. Like, no, I can do this. I can do this. So here's the thing with this event. Hello, Chaotic. How are you? For this event, we are looking at doing something along the line of appreciation, gratitude, making it to the end, support. Because, there are a lot of us where it's like, I can make it to the end. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. And we want to celebrate that. We want to celebrate, we're finishing strong. What Muttnuts had one was like, another one bites the dust. And I'm like, yes. So what we're asking is for people to think about a hashtag, because we haven't come up with a hashtag yet. Give us your thoughts of what this hashtag could be. And Jennifer and I will get together, take a look at all the hashtags. And if there's one that stands out that just really hits like, yes, we're going to select that one. If there is one that is, yeah, let's tweak it just a tad, whose ever hashtag we either use or build upon will receive something. That's right. You will receive something because that was yours. So if there is a hashtag that you can think of, like, okay, the first one that came to my mind was out with 24, in with 25. Or I made it. Still standing, still drilling. But as an appreciation, it doesn't have to be a Christmas theme, a holiday theme. It could be just something like, how do you keep yourself motivated between like Thanksgiving and Halloween and the end of the year? Is there a mantra that you say to yourself? How do you keep going? And not only do you keep going, how do you celebrate you doing it? We're going to have a group where we're going to be going live. We're going to have prizes, and we're just going to go, let's celebrate this. Damn, you guys are strong. Damn, look at you go. Right? And I know sometimes when I do stuff, it's like, another one bites the dust. And I'm like, yeah. Right? It's like, you're not going to get me down. I'm strong. So that was the whole idea with this event. All right. And just having fun with it and supporting each other. And we're crossing the line together. So after the live, pop in the chat, #replay, and put your hashtags in there. So then we can so Jen and I can compile them and take a look at some of these. And you might be going, Rhonda, I don't know, like my brain is just not working. Like, what do you mean? Here are some that came up in Jen's live. Reflections. Another one bites the dust. Sparkle until the end. Let's go 2025. Time to thrive 25. Out the door 24. Survived another year of adulting. What's another one? I'm working in progress. Good riddance. Survived on coffee and sarcasm. Under the stars 2025. Those are just some ideas of hashtags. What other hashtags could we possibly use? Watch out, world, here we come. So give some thought to that and see if you can come up with some. You put them in my live or put them over in Jen's. You could even put it in Creative Craft Addictions, the Facebook page. And we will go in and we take a look and see which ones are the best. Well, no. Which ones like really resonate. Okay? Because we want to finish the year strong. And we want to finish the year strong together and celebrate that. So those are some really interesting things that are coming up. Countdown. Oh, that's a good one too. #countdown to 2025. Yes, Rebecca. Yes. Right? And maybe this is something that we do annually and we just support each other for that. So yeah, there's been a lot of things going on. And I'm really trying to help my son get his courses sorted out for school. Dipper definitely keeps us laughing. Today she came running down the stairs, and my husband and I are sitting here at the table, and you can hear her when Dipper is having fun and she's laughing, she barks, but not like a dog bark. It's more of a reminds me of a seal. And we're like, where is she? She's on the stairs, chasing her tail, getting like little bites because, oh, itchy there. And I'm like, oh, you don't fall down the stairs. And then she stops, and then she's literally like bouncing up and down the stairs. It was the funniest thing. Oh my goodness. She had a hoot. I was like, oh my goodness, kid. And then, of course, she wanted to go outside, and we had to go for a walk. But yeah, it was interesting. You know, those are the moments that make me stop and just kind of pause and really see and appreciate what's going on, what really matters. So that's kind of been what's going on for me. Oh, one other thing. This is going to bring up a whole lot of butt jokes. I get it. And I literally am the butt of the joke, because back in 2022, October, I had a slip down the basement stairs, and things have not healed correctly, fully. So when I go to lift things or I go for walks, after a while, my gluteal muscle goes, and I'm like, oh. And I can't sit certain ways. So they finally went and got an MRI, and I went and saw my doctor. And what my chiropractor and I thought it was, they finally agreed that it was. But because it's been 2 years, we're not sure what's going to be done now. So basically, when I went down the stairs, it was such a sudden fall, and there was a metal strip at the top of the stairs. It literally lifted. I went down and then lifted part of my gluteal, stretched it, and it's bunched up. And it had like air and fluid between the layers of muscle. Yeah, that sounds gross. It has now healed that way, and it's scar tissue. So we are going to go see a different surgeon and see if they have any options of how to get this muscle to lay flat and heal that way. I'm thinking it's probably going to be surgery. I'm hoping not. But I mean, I've tried alternative medicines, and it helps, but then it keeps returning because of the scar tissue. So I am a pain in the ass. Yep, that's exactly right. Sparkle into the new year. Yes. Yeah, Rebecca, it's really weird because like if I sit on a stool or I lean, I've accustomed myself to adjust, and I can sit on stools. I also move more frequently, but I can't sit in regular chairs. I can't sit on couches. Sitting in a car, I can feel it. Airplane seats. So something needs to be done. Otherwise, I'm going to be a pain in the ass for the rest of my life. which might not be a bad thing. No, I'm joking. So anyways. Okay, so how is everyone doing? I just kind of blabbled. Okay, don't all talk at once. I'm joking. It's all good. It's all good. So yeah, I'm gonna now I know September is coming up really fast. I am gonna try my darndest to get the colorful fox done, and then really focus on my elephant before, fingers crossed, because today's what, the 30th? Yeah, today's the 30th. So I need today and tomorrow. So that means tonight and tomorrow I need to put my brain power on, get my tweezers ready, and just go. Rebecca says this week was crazy. I'm trying to not be overwhelmed. Haven't diamond painted since Saturday. I can appreciate that. I honestly do not know how our members work recreational with families, spend time with better halves, and then diamond paint. And then create YouTube videos and Instagram posts. And I'm like, oh boy. Now that's a lot of work. That is a lot of work. And it's thoroughly enjoyed from the consumer who watches the videos. Quite enjoy it. Right? But, I think we need to give credit and appreciation for the work that you guys all do. Even for the members that just join the events, the Facebook groups, the community. You guys are awesome. You are awesome. The stuff that come and you show, I'm like, wow, I am living vicariously through you. And it will be, I'm like, another row done. Oh, I'm still in my first row. Okay, it's not a competition. It's not a competition. And as we talk about competitions and communities, that just made me think or recall in 1988, yes, that was many, many moons ago. In 1988, Calgary was the host of the Winter Olympics. So we have an Olympics plaza downtown where that's where the athletes would be given their medals. And it was really cool. As part of this Olympic plaza, citizens were offered to have a brick. So for $20, you could buy a brick and have something written on it. And that would be the platform of the plaza. And since that was many, many moons ago, they are now looking at revitalizing that space for the growing population, for the different culture and art programs and gathering places. They have like an ice rink there that people can use. As part of this revitalization, those bricks are going to be removed. So there isn't really any plans of reconnecting with everybody who has purchased a brick back in 1988 or 1987. But they are going to do some memory things with these bricks. We have a brick there. My mom bought one for me and my sister, and it has her name, my name on the one brick. So what I decided to do, I was going to be downtown yesterday anyways, is I took paper and I did a rubbing of the brick. I did a couple rubbings with it. And then I had a small little tool where I was trying to take part of the brick, and it doesn't come out easily. And I didn't want to make it a safety hazard. So I was just trying to go around the side of the brick to get some shavings. Because what I'd like to do is kind of mount it and have the shavings from the brick for my sister. She doesn't know I've done it. So I'm going to try and get that done for her birthday in December. That means I have lots of time, right? Not once I get going on everything else. But, I'm happy that they're using this space more effectively for the needs that we have currently. And it's sad that those will not be there anymore. So it's going with the change. And, both my sister and I are unable to work. So it is a matter of just trying to keep a momentum, not a momentum, a memory of this time. So I've got that done. And I must make sure I put it in my book somewhere so I don't forget to get it done. Because I don't know about you guys, but I get things started and then I put them away and then I can't find them. Talking about finding things, guess what I found? This is my embroidery stand. This is the one I had put in a very special safe space when I went on my retreats. And then I came home and I'm like, oh, I'm going to work on that elephant cross stitch. I'm going to go get this. And I couldn't find it. It was a really good spot. I searched over a month, tearing everything apart, going, where is it? What have I done with it? Ah. Well, I found it this past weekend, not because I was looking for it, but because I was looking for the lid to our big plastic garbage bin, because we were going on water restrictions and I wanted to fill it up with water, but I didn't want anybody jumping in the pail. I never did find the lid to the pail, but I found my cross stitch embroidery kit. So maybe I need to lose something else so I can find that. Does that ever happen to anybody? And I'm like, I know I haven't. I'm like, oh, I don't want to have to buy another one, because as soon as I find it, it will be here as well. I don't know. Don't know. I'm just going to take a pause here. Okay, I'm back. Sometimes we just need to take a pause. So I think what I will do is I think I will leave you here. Let me know if you had fun. drop an emoji in the chat to let me know you were here. Let's pick raccoon. I know there's a raccoon emoji. So let me know you were here. Use the emoji. Let me know if you have any ideas for hashtags for the November, December event. Hello, Irene. How are you? Hello, hello. And then I'm going to go through the posts. We'll talk with Jen and we'll see what we can come up with. I don't have a painting for it yet, but I am going to be putting a post together. No, I'm going to put a unboxing together, not a post, an unboxing together of this new diamond painting company, Mystical Dream Diamonds with Leah Mitchell. My son helped me pick it out. I am so looking forward to opening it. Aha, literal, got to get back to cleaning. Irene, I was diamond painting and listening to you. Oh, thanks, Irene. You guys really do warm my heart and give me purpose. You are very special. I am so grateful for this community. And one day I will get a chance to meet every single one of you in person. I promise that. If you are a new subscriber or you're new here, please consider hitting the subscribe button, hit the notifications, all, give a like, and I will be back. For those who are here, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Maybe I'll read a story or do something. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Irene. I love your voice. I have given thought of doing some activities where it's me working on stuff and I just talk as I do it. I'll see, hey, Lizzie, how you doing? I'll see what you guys think about it. I know some of our community members over in the trauma circle enjoy it. It just kind of slows things down. It's all about the process, not the outcome. Guess what, Lizzie? I got some containers too, but not like yours. And I haven't shown them. Lizzie got all these containers for her birthday. They were awesome. They were awesome. I got them off of Facebook Marketplace. So I did a little bit of shopping today. And it was a good haul. Like, good haul. And I'm going to go get a cross stitch tomorrow from a lady in another part of the city. It's sunflowers. And I'm like, sunflowers? I need my sunflowers. Oh, and I found llama socks. Llama socks. How could I say no to llama socks? I love llamas. So there are llamas on these. And I'm like, those be mine. Llama, squirrels. Yes. So I'm going to sign out, I'm going to sign out, and I am going, love the llama socks. Thank you, Chaotic. Oh, I even have pajamas that are like llamas. I actually got them for my daughter. And I kind of knew that she wouldn't like the bottom of the pants. So they became mine. I'm like, sorry, I'll take those. I have a water bottle that has a llama on it with like glasses. They're fun. They're just fun. And then I saw, oh my goodness, I know I said I was going to go, but let me see if I can find this. I need to go to Instagram. I need to go to find Cocoa Marshmallow. I saw this and OMG. I'm like, honey, I found two and I have to have them. Look at the squirrels. They're all white and they've got like the tuft of hair on their ears. We don't get squirrels like this. We get the blacks and we get the brown gray ones. Now down in the States, there are certain areas that get the red ones. But look at these. Like he's even looking up at her. I'm like, oh. Then, now I know this isn't a ferret, but look, I'm like, that's Dipper and me. I need it. Oh my gosh. And my husband's like, yeah, that has your name all over. I'm like, I know. It says like, Rhonda, I need to go home with you. So I need to plan my spending here. Although my birthday is coming up in October. But I also want one from Diamond Painting Deutschland. Their shipping so expensive. Priorities, Rhonda, priorities. Okay. Thank you guys for coming. Thanks for hanging out with me. Oh my gosh, this made my whole day. Earlier today, I was like, don't get me started, Lizzie. Wow. Go big or go home, they say. And I will see you guys soon. There are other lives going on tonight. Mickey Sunshine and Crafting with Crime Daily for their The Great Escape. We have DP Addiction Adventures. Then we have T-Maw. So I will see you guys all over there. So until then, stay safe. Remember, you matter. Your voice matters. I see you. I hear you. And I will see you soon, raccoons. Bye.